on the farm today. You know, Ashton's screwing off. This is March 2nd. So him and Ronnie cleared a bunch of wood off around here. And it rutted this portion of the field up pretty good. So he disked it pretty heavily. And now to pack it back down, using this 560 Wheatland with the column mulcher. That gives the 560 a little bit of a workout. That poor thing don't get worked enough. So it's probably good for it. Sit here, wait for him to come back around. Right there's a brush pile that's got to be burned, but we're in a burning ban right now. It's so dry around here. You can see the surface of the ground is dry. Zoom in. I'm driving in a bumpy spot. He's in third gear now. He was in fourth before. Old John Deere column mulch. That was a pretty good job. We put some bearings in there last year, I think, or a couple years ago now. Obviously not that one. That one's still green. Probably not up there either, because that one's wobbly. It's a little dusty. Piddly stuff here and there, and that was about it. See the sign way off yonder there. Of course, it's not gonna focus for me. Not focusing at all. Okay, bye. Good afternoon. I've seen some weird stuff before. Whoa, what's this? Something yellow. A John Deere fan's dream. Let's check it out. What's he got going on here? He's digging the ditch, no flags or nothing. Let's see if we can have any leaks show up. He needs to rev it up a little bit. He just got it going. I don't know if he hasn't posted no videos yet, but he had the thing all apart. use rams to go back and forth for the backhoe, and they have an internal cylinder which works well, but it leaked like a son of a bitch. There were some O-rings in there that were junk. That thing's running rich. Smoking. Anyway, pressure washed it today and got her going somewhat. Doesn't have the hoods on it yet. Oh, now all the sun comes out my way. I think you gotta rev it up. Rev it up. Yeah, move. Pause button. So there's no telephone wires in this ditch at all. No power lines. We've dug out of this multiple times. This is more of a runoff from the from the farm. He needs to get rid of that stuff in the bucket so he can curl a bucket. I should go see if I can adjust the carburetor and all. It's running rich. I don't know why. It's a little windy out. Running rich. I don't know if we turned this in or turned it off. I think it's turned in. Nope. Yeah, that's alright. New carburetor. Get rid of the stuff in your bucket, and that way you can curl the bucket and put the bucket down. Is that full throttle? She likes that better. It's windy out today. Alright. I think he's good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is the Saturday before Easter. We decided to do some chisel plowing. This field is pretty much covered with manure. So we're gonna work it in. That tractor I was painting. Gotta get decals on it yet. Gotta do the cab though. I'm in the sun, so we're gonna move. I got this glorious beast. Somebody left their chairs in our field. Need some chairs. Alright. Hammer on it. Good old Kubota. I'll try to get him from another direction because otherwise I'm aiming into the sunlight. And we go in here and get stuck. This thing does not like dirt. Yeah, it's doing okay. And hit the putter in 4-wheel drive, man. Oh, it's rough. Went a whole 6 mile an hour. Yeah, I don't like it. We'll get to the other side so we can watch. Oh, that's rough. Can you feel it? I sure can. Jeez. If you see any red bricks around here, it's because there's something buried in the ground here a long time ago. Like an old schoolhouse. Wow, this thing's really jumping around. I'm almost out of it. Oh, jeepers. I don't know where he went. There he is. This is already chisel plow though. It's kind of... Oh, don't spin out, baby. No, we're stock. Time to go on some low range. Some 4-wheel drive. I think we'll just sit here. Woo! She don't like that. Yeah, she better give her a little bit. Making her dog down. We've gotten away a lot of years of without putting money into that tractor, but we decided to catch up on some maintenance and stuff on it. Spent quite a bit of money on it just to get it up to shape because we don't plan on getting rid of it. And the dealer that we have with the excellent International Harvester mechanic, yeah, he's going to retire, so we went ahead and had a lot of stuff done to it, updates and whatever, so it's a good tractor. We only use it for heavy tillage and obviously on the bagger or something like that, but alright, we'll see if we catch up. Kill myself. Hard when the guy's back. Excuse the video. This is mostly sand here. Oh, what was that, rock? That tractor just toys with us. We have 2 extra shanks, one on this side, one on the other side, outside of the wheels, so still toys with it. Now I'm in the dust. Got some trash in there. It's probably from tree roots. That's what that is. It's tree roots. Oh, that's funny. Well, get out of his way. Anyway, that's what we're doing. We put duals in that tractor today. And we put duals in the 886, which is the planting tractor. This little piece that he's doing right here is only like 6 acres. Used to be a pasture at one time, on and off, and then no, it's not, obviously. So we spread a lot of manure in this field this winter, so it needs to be worked in. So, yep. Alright, talk to y'all later.
Well, I decided tonight was a good night to go ahead and, well, before the combine, before I had the combine pulled out, I had our main manure spreader out here, and I washed it, and along with the 1256 that's hooked up to it. And then I thought, I want to rearrange the shed anyway. I want to move the combine to a different spot along with the baler. So I pulled the baler out. The baler was ahead of the combine, and I was like, oh, I got the pressure washer hooked up. I got enough daylight. Let's wash the combine. So with the tin work, I kind of went somewhat in depth. I kind of want to, I guess, hand wash it, but I don't have anything here to really hand wash it without destroying it, because you got the decals are kind of peeling up here and whatnot. It's worse on the other side. The sun got to it more on the other side. But the shed this thing sat in, the rear end of it, it was an open face shed like the shed it sits in now, but more sunlight got into the shed it was sitting in. I got a picture out, I'll put it on right here right now, and you guys can see that it was getting a lot of sunlight on it, even though it was in the shed. But anyway, so the back end of it's not the prettiest, but wow, the rest of it really shined up pretty decent. Up on top, it's nothing impressive, but I'm sure it won't look as good once it dries off. But if I buff it, it'll come around. I know it will, because of the 1256 will come around. If I buff it, I know this will. But Lord only knows the last time this thing was washed. Well, it's been sitting, hasn't moved before I got it for at least 12 years. So it's been a long time, I can guarantee it. But anyway, I got her all washed up. Now I want to go through and, when I get some time, I gotta go through, and I got interior kit for the cab. I'm gonna do that. There's really, I guess, thoroughly clean the cab. I mean, I vacuumed it out, but I gotta go through and, get the dust off of the column there and clean up the windows. But it's kind of nice now. I got the mirrors cleaned up, so I can kind of see when I'm backing it in the shed. But that's what I got done here after chores. And then Dad's got the 886. As I was saying before I got interrupted there, I got the combine here pretty well washed up. And then I didn't do anything with the 886. I'm kind of running out of time. It's 7 o'clock and it's dinner time. Supper time, sorry. But this tractor could use a wash. Could use a decent buff again. But it ain't terrible. I ain't too concerned about it. Well, this is out dualed up for, I was hoping to do it today, but got to plant new seed in alfalfa. And this is our tractor choice. Dad got new front tires installed on here to help with the auto steer, to keep it on track a little better. I think the tires that were on there were still the original fronts. So Dad did that. But this tractor these two machines here are nice and original yet, paint wise. This one's been buffed, kind of sort of buffed by me with a flap wheel thing. And this one hasn't been touched. But man, oh man, just washing it made a difference. So I'm gonna go eat me some supper, and then I'm gonna get that put back in the shed. Have Dad help me so I don't take down the shed with the combine. I kind of like the combine. I'd like to keep it. So that's an update for right now.